Hello everybody, and today I am going to be ranking every single Zombies Treyarch map from worst to best. Now, Treyarch Zombies is a great series. What really launches the game or the company into a great company, Treyarch or Zombies. So, yeah. Um One thing I don't like about Treyarch is its bad maps. It's got pretty horrible and atrocious maps, but then it makes up with some of the best maps of all, or best things of all time. So let's dive straight into this. And coming at the worst map is Die Rise. So Die Rise is a horrible map for a reason. Fall damage. Who's who? Elevators. Um, let's just say that how forgettable the Easter egg is. Let's just say it like that. It's a forgettable game, or map, or Easter. forgettable, forgettable Easter egg. Me no speak words. Coming in at number 26, I have Dead of the Night. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to explain my criteria. This is my own opinion, and it's my favorite. No AW, IW, World War II. No Extinction, because that ain't zombies. And no Dead Ops. Green Run is one map. Transit. This is going to be my personal opinion, how much fun I had on the map, and if its Easter egg was worth a damn. If it had an Easter egg. And if it wasn't an Easter egg, how good the map layout was and how fun I had. So I'm just going to keep saying how fun I had many times, aren't I? So let's just dive straight into Dead of the Night. So Dead of the Night is a forgettable map, forgettable characters, don't even know the name of them. That damn ghost keeps running away. The Alistair's Folly is not the greatest wonder weapon we've seen, and definitely the worst map of BO4. Coming in at the number 25 spot, this is unfair. Okay, I'm ready for hate. Just to let you know, if it was World at War, this map would move straight up above every map other than the 20 spot. So it would go to 21 if we were talking just World War. But we're talking all versions. I'm including every single one of them, so into one. So Nocturne Totem comes at 25. BO3 Noct is the most boring because you have perks in the map. And it's hard. It's still very slow. It's hard in BO3. I am a bot, but it's hard in BO3. BO1, the guns are just horrible. In World at War, it's incredibly fun. But, God. Okay, so there's no perks. It set the foundations for what Zombies is today. But you can't say it's top 10 material. Coming in at the number 24 spot, we got Zetsubo Noshima. Zetsubo. Boy, Zetsubo is a pretty bad map. Did Thrashers ring any bells for being bad? I mean, Thrashers. What? Okay, so Thrashers with the spores, they're okay, but the frequency of their spawn rate is so high. And then once you get into that final boss fight, I guess you could say that, you'll really have a hard time with yourself, hard time with enjoying this map. But everything in the beginning is pretty fun, unless you're doing the Easter egg steps. It's pretty hard. Skull of Non-Sabe is one of the cooler weapons, but forgettable. The KT-4 is a very underrated weapon, Masamune, but it has so low ammo, and it's a downgrade from the Sliquifier, and the spiders are good, a good replacement for dogs, so that's pretty good. I will accept some parts of this map, but the other parts are just crappy. The Easter egg is horrible. The cutscene is great, but the Easter egg is bad. So coming in at number 23 spot, I got Shi No Numa. Shi No Numa. How's it hanging? Peter joke, by the way. It was a Peter joke, by the way. But yeah. Peter, how's it hanging? It introduced Hellhounds. Very innovative. It introduced perk spawn. Hate that. I hate that it was included in any of their maps. Except for one, but I hate it. And then the next map, obvious. And then the next map. The next thing about it is obviously how boring it was. Yeah, the zip line was pretty cool too. It was only introduced in like a few other maps, but it was pretty cool. I really don't enjoy this map. It's boring to me. I don't get why people like this map at all. I really don't like this map at all. Call me a bad player. I mean, I already called myself that, so if you call me that and rage at me, you're pathetic. Not only that, how do you like this map? But the flogger is the best thing about this map. Indeed. Fucking dogs in this map were so annoying. Just they charge at you and you're in the mud. So yeah. Coming in at number 22, I have Transit. So Transit is a fun map. I'm gonna say it. Transit is, or I should say Transit. You can have fun while playing Transit. When you play with friends, it's obviously fun. But if you play solo, it's one of the worst maps of all time. Just don't even try it solo. The Packer Punch route. Trying to get Packer Punch is impossible. The worst thing about this map is definitely the denizens. And this map is just incredibly boring. Now, I will say that it's only boring in solo. But the Avogadro's crappy. Fog is crappy. But you gotta think of how outdated it was. Or, not outdated, but how new it was and how it should have been a Black Ops 3 map. If it was a Black Ops 3 map, it'd probably be one of the best maps of all time. But since it ran on next gen, no, it's not. It wasn't. No, it had to have fog. So, and I forgot to mention the lava, and then I forget to mention the fucking denizens. The bus and Ted is amazing. I liked how you could get Ted pissed off if you kept knifing him. So, yeah. Coming in at number 21, I have Shangri-La. Shangri-La is definitely the most forgettable map of all time. It's very boring. I mean, if you're playing multiplayer, or not multiplayer, but like if you're playing with 4 people, it is boring. Randoms, it is annoying. Nobody knows what they're doing. Just you find the absolute worst players in zombies. You play random Shangri-La. You find me basically. So let's just say that. Shangri-La, not a good map for multiplayer or 4 players that don't know what they're doing. But when you play with people that you know that they know what they're doing, it's a good map, and it's got the most underrated weapon and wonder weapon. 3179 JGB 215. I think that's what it is. 3175 79 JGB 215. So yeah, I think that's what it is. It's not a bad gun at all. Like, it's very underrated. But this map is not underrated. It deserves the hate it gets. The traps are annoying, and I could just go on and on about it. Coming in at number 20, I have Nuketown. So Nuketown. I mean, it's got my favorite gun of all time, the M27. But then, random perk spawn is the only thing that makes this map a bad map. I really don't hate this map's layout. Nuketown is a great addition to zombies. It's a map where everyone knows where to go. Because, well, it's Nuketown. Who doesn't know Nuketown if you played Call of Duty? So, yeah, coming in at number 19, I have Verrückt. Verrückt is the second zombies map ever created, and still remains pretty bad. But it's not as bad as people say. It's very underrated. The most underrated zombie map of all time. I really don't hate this map. I'm always running around, but Verrückt is definitely better than Shi No Numa. Verrückt introduced perks, traps, it introduced difficulty to zombies. And if you think about it, Verrückt was the staple for zombies. It is how zombies today is. Not basically set up everything. Darius basically set up everything for BO1, and Verrückt set up everything for BO3 because of difficulty. Well, I can't say BO3, but like the difficult maps that don't really have Easter eggs. I mean, I guess you could say Shi No Numa for Nuketown, but Nuketown is basically Verrückt with random perk spawn. That's it, and less tight corners and a bigger map area. But Verrückt is a great map. Not great, but it's necessarily underrated for what it gives you in a map. So coming in at number 18, sorry you Black Ops 1 fans, this is 5. 5 is probably the most hated map of all time after Shangri-La. I don't see the hate. This map is so fun, but I never really liked it either. I don't see the hate like people see their hate on this map, but I can definitely see why people, well, I mean, okay, I'm saying I don't see the hate, but I definitely do see the hate. The Pentagon Thief is annoying, but easy at the same time if your box luck is good. The Nova Crawlers, the only problem I have with them is everyone else's problem with it. It's stinking blast radius. Yes, I said stinking because it stinks. It's Nova gas. I would have said fucking if I wanted to, so don't test me. But yeah, 5 is at this spot. Number 17, Revelations. Okay, I'm going to go back. So 18.5. 5 is a great map. It introduced many things. It introduced basically the first mini boss besides dogs in Nova Crawlers. And I really don't hate the Pentagon Thief like many people do. It also introduced one that came in as one of the biggest maps of all time, and you could play as JFK. What else can I say about this map? It introduced the Winter's Howl, which is definitely the worst wonder weapon that's able to kill. Yeah, I'm not saying it's the worst wonder weapon because there's definitely worse than this. Let's just say VR11. But yeah, VR11 is not good, but this is not that map. This is 5, and the Winter's Howl is bad. So coming in at number 17 is Revelations. The Easter egg to this map is horrible. The boss fight is fun. I think that boss fight could put some relief on your stress. But the rest, the cutscene is bad. There's nothing new to this. There's not a new wonder weapon. All I could say that's new is really the Banshee and the Rifty 9. I don't recall them being on any other maps. And they're both really good weapons. Underrated. Definitely. But then Rev, it's just It's got one of the best starting rooms of all time. I'll say that. Got that turret there, but it's just one specific area of every map in the game mixed into one map. So this map is not good. So coming in at the number 16 spot, I have Voyage of Despair. So Voyage of Despair, I used to like this map. I never really saw the hate until I tried the Easter egg. What? Okay, this Easter egg is hard as balls. This map is hard as balls. There's nowhere you can really train except for that starting room. And that starting room is a bad training spot. Don't go there. Or, I mean, go there, but don't play Voyage of Despair if you want to train. Or if you want to just play and have fun and survive. Or if you want to have fun, play this map. You're gonna be on your toes all the time. You're gonna be running all the time. There's no stopping in this map. If you stop, you're dead. It's proven fact. If you don't have a good specialist weapon, you are dead in this map. So yeah, that is something to say. But obviously this map is a great map when it comes to difficulty, but I'm not ranking them off of difficulty. I'm ranking them off of fun. If you're doing the Easter egg, you will not have fun. I mean, the boss fight's okay. I do like the idea, and the setting of the map is definitely the best thing about it, and the best thing that it has going for it. But the rest is really shit. The zombie boss spawns, it really set up Black Ops 4 for how the difficulty was going to go. So coming in at number 15, unpopular opinion, hate me if you want, this is Kino der Toten. Okay. Kino. The map we all know and love. Is Kino good? Yes. But is it original? Hell no. Okay. So, you can say, the only thing you can really say is technically that the teleporters spawn you to pack a punch, but that's what Der Riese did. That's what Der Riese did too, so how... Okay, so Der Riese is basically the exact same thing as Kino. Kino is the exact same thing as Der Riese, I meant that. There's nothing new, except Nova Crawlers and the Thunder Gun. Thunder Gun being a staple of the game, and Nova Crawlers being a hated thing of the game. Which I really think brought the hate mostly in 5, in Moon, and brought back the hate in Alpha Omega, but I don't have Alpha Omega on this list, so let's just mention that right now. Honorable mention, I don't have Alpha Omega. I really do think the looks of this map are great, and I would put this map around number 10 or number 11 spot. I really think this map looks pretty good. I'd put this at like number 10 or 11, maybe 9. I really do like this map. But yeah, that's an honorable mention. But let's get that out of the way. Talk about Kino. Kino, it's got the Flytrap Easter egg. The best song Easter egg besides Der Riese. Wait, hold up. The top 2 song Easter eggs are basically the exact same map, just in different settings. And Kino does not have a great setting. Theater of the Dead. The best thing about this map is just how fun it was. In Black Ops 1, if you play Kino in BO3, it's not fun. It is not fun. But if you play it... I mean, I guess you can say it's fun if you have the M14, but by no means necessary is it better than the Black Ops 1 Kino. Black Ops 1 Kino is definitely the funnest Kino. The Commando was fun to use. The Commando and the Galil were fun to use. So yeah, coming in at number 14 is Blood of the Dead. I'm a sucker for this map. I love Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead is one of my favorite maps. But Blood. Blood of the Dead is by no means top 10 material. But to me, it's top 15 material. Blood of the Dead. I really don't hate this map like people do. But if you were, the worst thing about this map is doing the Easter egg. That is the worst thing. But then it pays off with a great cutscene, a great boss fight. Just a great map to have fun in, and it's got a good wonder weapon. I love the Magma Gat. Yes, Magma Gat better than the Vitriolic Withering. Get together with it. It's 2019. Now, what I don't like is immediately every map with BO4 is that you have to pay for the shield in this map. You've always needed the shield in Mob of the Dead, and now it's the same with Blood, but then you have to pay every time the shield breaks, so that sucks. And not only that, is it glitchy and notoriously difficult. We're talking to you, the Catwalk. So, coming in at the number 13 spot, this is going to be Call of the Dead. So, Call of the Dead. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Get it over with. Call of the Dead is overrated. Well, it's overrated and underrated, in my opinion. Everything people say that bad about it is what I like about it. I love George Romero. Not in a sense to where I'd say he should be in the map. But I would have said they should save this map for a new one and place something like a map from BO2. Like, they should have placed Nuketown here because it's where Nuketown first started in Black Ops 1. So that would have been cool if Nuketown was replaced with Call of the Dead and they put a big boss fight here. The first boss fight of all time with George Romero starring that boss fight. That would have been pretty cool. I would have liked that. But they didn't. Oh, by the way, hashtag remaster Call of the Dead. That's what you always gotta say when you mention Call of the Dead in a video. Go watch every other person's video. So, yeah. Call of the Dead is a cool map. Like the characters. Except Rooker. I mean, Rooker as a person is good. But in this game, I really don't like him. Same with Robert E. England, but Sarah Michelle Gellar and your boy Danny Trejo, they're like great tier characters in this game. So, with all that being said, I really don't like Call of the Dead as much as people like it. I really have a hard time playing this map. But that's just my opinion. I love the Wonder Weapons. Okay, and I'm not gonna say Wonder Weapons. I love a Wonder Weapon. The Scavenger. It's not good, but it's fun. It's the only sniper Wonder Weapon. Yeah, it's just cool. Coming in at the next map at number 12. This is 9. So 9 at number 12. Yes. Black Ops 4. It's pretty disappointing. 9 is got a cool boss fight. You fight elephants. Totally didn't see that coming. Not gonna lie. But Pack-a-Punch is easy to get. Not a complaint. You know, like that, really. But the frequency of spawn rate of the bosses destroyed this map. And the fire gets me annoyed to death because I'm always wanting to train in the circle. Never anywhere else. And I always find myself stuck there and getting angled by fire. Okay, so let's just say that. But 9, really do like how simple it is. Challenges, really nice addition to the game. And the weapons are amazing. I love the Death of Orion. But there's so many maps better than it. Coming in at number 11, I really think Classified is better than 9. So coming in at number 11 is Classified. I like Classified. Now, Easter egg. I am bad at the game, so I will never be able to reach 150, so yeah. But classified, go back to Area 51. That's all I want to say about this map. It's so cool. I love this map. The map is good. And Winter's Howl comes back as one of the greater wonder weapons. I personally don't hate this map. I really like this map. So coming in at number 10, we have reached the top 10. Oh my gosh. No way. He's going to put this here. It's Origins. This map is not replayable. Really, but all everyone does, all the Origins haters, every time they put it at like a high spot, like number 10, all they do is hate on it, don't realize that they have it at number 10. So I'm going to go through the good things. Or go through the bad things first. Okay, it's not replayable. Black Ops 3, don't play the Black Ops 3 version. Always play the Black Ops 2 version if you have it. If you only have the Black Ops 3 version, just never play it. Skip through it every time. And yeah, that's all I gotta say that's bad about it. Oh, another thing that I could say is bad about it is just how tedious the steps are to this Easter egg. And how much panzers you need to fight and how tedious it is, like I said, 2 times. So yeah, but ultimately, let's just go over the pros. The funnest wonder weapon of all time, the Ice Staff. The coolest additions to a game, Iron Fists, Rainbow Knife, G-Strikes, that kick-ass look for the zombie shield, and the moment you've been waiting for, the Pack-a-Punch look. That look of the Pack-a-Punch camos and just the look of it is iconic. It's not forgettable. It is unforgettable. So, yeah, coming in at number 10 is Origins. Coming in at number 8, or 9, coming in at number 9, we got Der Riese. What a great, simple map. I mean, it's not tedious. This is the Der Riese. Okay, I forgot to mention, to all of you stupid people out there, Der Riese and the Giant aren't the same thing. Okay? Now that's done and over with, let's get back to or are the same thing. Did I say aren't the same thing? If I did, kill me. Der Riese and the Giant, they are basically the exact same thing, and the names haven't changed at all. Der Riese means the giant. So, play World at War Der Riese. World at War Der Riese is the best Der Riese. But don't get the Wunderwaffe. If you get the Wunderwaffe and you don't shock yourself, you're a god. You will definitely get to those high rounds, but if you're a sucker for zombies getting close and personal, or up close and personal, don't get the Wunderwaffe. There's a proven fact. Coming in at number 8, we have Buried. Yes, I rushed through Der Riese. Der Riese is a great map, but it's that simple. It only takes that long to discuss it. So coming in at number 8, we got Buried. So Buried. I love this map. I genuinely love this map. This map is what started me into zombies. Yes, I'm going to say that because I loved this map. This map is so easy, so simple. Well, it's not simple, it's kind of complex, but it's easy. The hardest thing about this was either getting through the witch's house without losing no money, or just getting Leroy to hit those barriers. Yeah. But I'm coming at this pretty late. I love Buried though. Chalk drawings, A94, Paralyzer, arguably one of the greater wonder weapons in the game until round 70. But yeah. So coming in at the number 7 spot, this is going to be Moon. It's genuinely a map I used to dislike. Or let's just say I hate this Black Ops 1 version. I hate the Black Ops 1 Moon. But Black Ops 3 Moon is enjoyable. I like Black Ops 3 Moon just because of the looks of the map. Or because of the looks of the map, the wave gun gives drops. Yeah, the wave gun. I didn't say wave gun, did I? Wave gun. I say wave gun. Zap guns and wave guns. The zap gun and the wave guns. The zap guns and the wave gun give drops in this one. Not like BO1. Black Ops 1 Moon is a waste of your time. It's so tedious. It doesn't have good controls. But then Black Ops 3 Moon has good controls. It's got good weapons. So I genuinely accept Black Ops 3 Moon over Black Ops 1 Moon. So Moon is one of those maps I love and hate. I recommend the BO3 version. I'm one of the only people that would probably do that, but I do recommend that map. Moon is one of the most beautiful maps. Has the best Easter egg of all time. Undoubtedly, the best Easter egg of all time. So yeah, coming in at number 6, Der Eisendrache. Der Eisendrache is not... shouldn't be as sucked off as it is. Okay, let's start with the bad things, really. Panzer. Why? Easter egg. The bow steps are hard unless you know how to do it and you've done it a lot before. But for me, it's hard. Okay. 2019 still can't make the bows. Yes, I know. I've had them made for me every time I've gotten them. But yeah, but the bows are fun. My personal favorite is the wolf bow just because of how unique it is. A wolf spirit bow. That reminds me of Mortal Kombat. Okay, Knight something. I don't know, but he has tomahawks. Mortal Kombat 9. Leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about. But this video is incredibly too long, so let's go and move on to the number 5 spot. Number 5, Ancient Evil. The best BO4 map, undoubtedly, makes it into my top 5 just because you fight Pegasus. You fight a Pegasus, and the zombie warlord is stupid. I'll just say that. I don't care about the zombie warlord. It's a good boss fight, though. I just don't care about it. You could have made anything except for the zombie warlord be the final boss fight. I would have rather had Pegasus be the final boss fight. Just because it's Pegasus. Why wouldn't you have Pegasus be the final boss fight? Fix your game, Treyarch. But yeah, Ancient Evil is so enjoyable. I love the Wonder Weapon. The Specialist Weapon's pretty cool. The Specialist Weapons are pretty cool. But that's with all the Chaos Story maps. This map is enjoyable. Why did I say the Specialist Weapons are pretty cool? I don't know. But I really think they're cool. You door, basically. You got Stormbreaker. And then you got freaking Staff. And then you got, what is it? You got those little ring thingies. And then you got the blunderbuss and the sword. So, yeah. My favorite is the ring thingies. So, coming in at the number 4 spot, we got Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead, I love it. Love the characters except Finn. I don't really like Finn. Don't care for him. A mobster. It in jail for the most boring thing ever, gambling. But yeah, Finn O'Leary is not a good character in my opinion, or funny or enthusiastic characters. But I'm getting into depth with the characters. Love the Wonder Weapon. Love Brutus. Love the Redeemer and Retriever. Love the Black Ops 2 weapons, mechanics, the look of the box, the best box ever, besides the Shadows of Evil box. Yeah, coming in at number 3, Gorod Krovi. Gorod Krovi. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the bad thing. The Ray Gun Mark III is a disappointment. Okay, so the starting rounds, Ray Gun Mark III is one of the most OP weapons ever. But once you get past that, it's so bad. It's so bad. And then the Manglers are pretty annoying. That one challenge with the airstrike, the Dragon airstrike, is very annoying. And then once you play randoms, people leaving you all the time is dumb. And then the dragon just coming out of nowhere, very retarded. But then it comes in with the number 2, the second best Easter egg of all time, Garad Trophy. Why is this map bad? Why is this map not put in the top 5 for people? I really think this map is mostly pushed by its weapons in the game. I mean, you got the PPSH and the FFAR and the Ray Gun Mark III, but the Ray Gun Mark III is pretty disappointing. But you got the freaking Gauntlet, and then you got the zombie shield, which is a dragon shield. Holy crap, is this map good? I hate the Valkyrie Jones. They could die in a hole. But everything else about it is pretty cool. The monkey bombs are in this. Coming in at the number 2 spot, ladies and gentlemen, Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil, one of the most underrated maps ever, behind Verrückt. Shadows of Evil, voice crack. Shadows of Evil. What? This map is amazing. I love this map. I love the characters, except Floyd. I don't really like Floyd. But, the meatballs, Margulas, the Shadow Man, the look of the Shadow Man in that Pack-a-Punch machine area. And speaking of the Pack-a-Punch machine area, we got the Pack-a-Punch camos. Just got the look of Pack-a-Punch, the look, just how iconic that shot of the Shadow Man is. And the rituals, the keepers. The rituals are pretty annoying, but the keeper, I still have fun. I mean, unless I'm playing with 4 people. There's always that one person that wants to do it alone. Gets me depressed because I can't beat a friend. And then the Arch Ovum step is probably the most annoying steps, but it's just really fun. And then the Civil Protector is fun as hell to see. You're freaking Iron Man. You spawn Iron Man. That's freaking cool. So coming into the number 1 spot, Ascension. First Easter egg of all time. One of the worst Easter eggs. Not one of the worst Easter eggs, just not a great Easter egg. But it's a great map. The worst thing about it is being the monkeys. But they're incredibly easy in Black Ops 1 because you only ever need freaking Jug and Quick Revive. I mean, if you're going for Mustang and Sally's, I guess you could take PhD. But then PhD's exactly in that training spot, so all you need to really do is round up a lot of points, get PhD, or every time they take PhD away from you, get it again. Like, keep rounding up a lot of points. It's only like 2,000 points to get it. It's not that hard because really you get like 2,000 points every high round. So Ascension is a great map for casual players and for people who love Black Ops 1. And I really think Black Ops 1 is the best map of all time. Screw you if you think I'm wrong. So this is my list. Tell me your top 5 in the description down below. We all have our own opinion. Please like and subscribe. I am very lonely. Dead inside. Subscribe. Please. And on that note, I'll see you later. I am desperate. I am desperate man over here. Bare cheeks. This is peace.